Hi, this is a walkthrough for calculation on titration. So if you need support in doing calculation involving mole, this will be the right video for you. And for the start, we will be starting from the worksheet prepared. So a part of the worksheet is right here, or you can click on the link on the worksheet and you will be able to come to the worksheet that we will be discussing one by one. So I'm going to start with question 1. So in question 1, you have 54 cm cube 0.1 mole per dm cube of sodium hydroxide to neutralize with HCl. Now, in terms of calculation in chemistry, the best way to start calculation is always from the equation. So when it comes to mole, I will always advise the students to go through AMA. So the AMA is the acronym for the 4 steps that you'll be using. So I'm going to go through the E as equation to start with. And the equation will denote the reaction between the given chemical. So in this case, I'll write down the reaction between sodium hydroxide HCl, and you have to balance the equation by checking their charges. So there are some prerequisite knowledge in getting the equation, but as you practice from one to another question, you'll find it easier. It will get easier and easier. Then the next letter as M that shows a mole, so M for mole, and we will be finding number of mole for the given chemical. So in this case, number of mole denotes as N, okay, standard symbol. So we have number of mole of sodium hydroxide. And to find the mole for solution is using, we are using the formula C for concentration, V for volume, and it has to be in dm cube for volume. I'm going to substitute concentration 0.1 right here, and volume 54 cm cube, so you have to divide by 1000, and the number of mole, it would be 5.4 times 10 to the power negative 3 mole. So this is step 2. Now heading to step 3. Now step 3 would be mole ratio. So mole ratio means that we're going to find the ratio based on the number in the balance equation. So we could see that the number of mole appear in the equation are both 1 to 1. So I'm going to write down the mole ratio of sodium hydroxide and HCl. And if there's no number, it is always denoted as 1. And you have 5.4 times 10 to the power negative 3. And you could see that sodium hydroxide to HCl is 1 to 1. Therefore, the number of mole for hydrochloric acid is the same as sodium hydroxide. Okay, ratio 1 to 1. And final letter A is the answer. So we are asked to find what is the concentration. We are asked to find the concentration. So in other words, we have to go back to the same formula, N equals CV. And to find the concentration, you're going to put a C as N over V. The N is the number of mole, so I'm going to substitute N, right here as 5.4 times 10 to the power negative 3, and the volume given in the question is 125 cm cube. Now from here, again, as usual, volume need to be expressed in dm cube, and to do so, you just need to divide by 1000, and you come to the answer at 0.0432 mole per dm cube. But double check again the significant figure. You could see the significant figure given in the question is 0.1 as the smallest. You have 2 here, 1 here, and 3 here. So we're going to get the smallest significant figure as 1 significant figure. And that leads us to the answer as 0.04 with the unit mole per dm cube, just an extra notation, you have one significant figure. Now, I hope this video help you to understand the walkthrough to calculate the concentration of hydrochloric acid.